Greetings inside, and welcome back to another Let's Play of EU4 with RedBstrd. And where we last left our nation, we were plotting a war against Chimo. Actually, we could launch a war here too. Start fabricating some claims, because we would like to get some money by beating up on natives. Don't really want to get a bunch more territory to core, but if it's got valuable goods and it keeps European rivals out of there, then yeah, I'm not opposed to that idea. Excuse me. I would like to maintain the spy power to ensure that their fort surrenders more quickly, otherwise might. So I think I'll call that guy back from Europe. And I think if I attack here, there's various people on each side that wouldn't enter the fight. Yep. Nice. I don't want to move troops onto this fort because I don't want the attrition. I don't want them to try assaulting the fort. Diplotech up to 10. Okay, so they pulled those troops out, so we'll go straight for Quito. Brabant. And they have 3 of the votes. Versus Silesia's 2. Nassau's 1, and Bavaria. This is a screenshot moment. It's definitely a screenshot moment. I don't even know what's going on in Europe for that to be the case. Oh man, that's scary. So we're going to have to fight Spain with Austria under them as a personal union, and they've integrated in Aragon and Naples. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Let's go ahead and get a second general here. And in fact, I think I want to shift some forces around. Like that 14 up here. I have only military tech 8. We'll have to wait a few months before the spy power to fabricate on their capital. Or, that's not their capital, this fort province. And I hope they stop paying it. Nice, I like that. We really should send 1 troop at least. Go for 2. This guy could hold down our colony. Oh, we need another unit. Over yearly prestige. Okay, let's send this guy down south. It brings just 13 troops. I don't think we're going to wait for too many more because we've almost got our 20 spy power. They crack this walls. They won't last for very long here. Okay, they're still in a war. Okay, they're still in that same war. I'm not sure why they gave up the siege and fell back. Don't really want to fight their ally, but I think we'll be okay. Mostly we're interested in their money. If we pick up this fort, then that's great, but I just want their money. Okay, so we could try closing off those borders a little bit more, but I'm going to go for this province because we have a mission to colonize it, so we should do that at, you know, some point. Okay, we're at war with them. Nice. Let's just make sure that St. Kitts is the one that we can't try converting because we got a core. Yeah, well. Easy come, easy go with the cash. Okay, let's see what kind of situation you're in. 140 ducats, I'll take that. I want all of your stuff. I'm not sure if any of this is super valuable. We'll take it. I love unrest, so I'm okay with that. And let's see if we can get to one of their forts. Oh, should have left them with one province just to prevent those rebels. I was thinking about leaving them as a one province minor. And Scotland is attacking them as well. We've got to get to their ducats before Scotland does. It looks like we've accomplished that task. I have 57 ducats. Okay, well then we're going to have to take your fort as well. You brought that on yourself. Okay, so let's drop their pay in half. Repay one loan. And let's get rid of this fort. Okay, so that didn't get us as far south as I would have liked, and I would have liked to push further into here, but we gotta get caught up in tech. We've got to core this stuff. Our main concern is Europe. Anything that's not helping us push into Europe is a distraction. And let's just top off relations with France and see if we can pick up any new allies. I would like to support their independence. And England's attempting to attack Cusco again. I don't think they did too well last time because of the French beating up on Guarani and Argentine. Okay, so who's our next target going to be? Portugal got their alliance back. And we can't attack them for another 5 years anyway. We can't attack Tunis because of their alliance with the Ottomans. And they completely smashed everyone else in the Maghreb except for Portugal and us. Definitely can't attack Spain right now. They're way more powerful than us. We might just have to get caught up financially. I'd love to push into here. Maybe we should finish off our exploration ideas, that way... Well, I'm not sure if this is considered overseas for us. And it looks like Scotland got some territory back. Good for you guys. Yeah, I might not be opposed to allying them. I think I want their territory, but... we'll see what happens here. I want their territory, but I don't need it. If it would give us a launching pad to being able to attack England, for instance. Because I could put troops in their country, if they're my ally, and attack England from there. Wow. Nice. England has no allies. And we could attack them in 3 years. 2.5, really. Now all I'd have to do is fabricate a claim here. Yeah, let's start to plan out for that. Let's make sure that we get military access through Scotland. Obviously, we don't want to send any troops over there while they're dealing with their rebel problem. We could just basically put some troops down here to push up into English Brazil, and then drop off troops in England to push down and try to take London. And that would be good fun. So what is England working with? 30,000 troops. Probably pretty high quality. Totally out of the question. We don't want to lose that much legitimacy and prestige right now. Pretty surprising to see Tunis doing this well. We partially contributed to it, but they were already doing well. What's your liberty desire like? 2.6%. Not as low as we would like it, in other words. And they're allied to Burgundy too, man. That's going to be a tough nut to crack. Let's get the Diplo power here. And now we're ahead of time on military tech. Let's go ahead and take these couple tariffs. See how long this video's been going on. 15 minutes. Okay, we'll keep it rolling. Keep the cameras rolling. Okay, Tunis is no longer a valid rival. I like that a lot. Because I do not want to be fighting against the Ottomans. Man, our corruption's going up. Let's actually set them as friendly. We should be friends. Why aren't we friends? We could go for the Galapagos, but I think instead we're just going to fabricate on this province. This would be good because they would have a heck of a time trying to keep us off that island. Man, when I did Aztec, going for the Sunset Invasion, it was way back when you couldn't take somebody's capital in a peace deal unless it was the only province they had, or you were full annexing them. Which meant that you'd have to like completely surround Paris in one war, and then wait for the French to move their capital, and then you could attack it once they'd done that. It was a pain. Go ahead and try to get rid of all these Catholics first. And we're going to try closing off this area to Europeans. And then we'll try to pushing east here. So we could beat up some of these natives for their money. Okay, turn it into a city or a rival of our rivals, Burgundy. And is that likely? Yeah, that's entirely possible. And we don't need any more claims here. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Had to sneeze. Didn't want it on a hot mic. Okay, we lost our general. That's unfortunate. Wow, Almoth paid off all that Portuguese debt. That is really bad development. They're not actually rival to anyone that we dislike, so let's go ahead and set them as friendly. We're in 8th place. Okay, let's go ahead and take that because it's not going to tick upwards until we've dropped it. Sometimes the rounding works in weird ways. Okay, let's pay off that loan. So how many troops could we throw at England? We have 26,000 versus their, what, 30,000? We'll just take a look. 30,000. Where are you guys going? Aberdeen, sure. Let's go up to the Western Isles. Let's march those guys up. Could we get more transports? We could. We can't really afford them. Stop paying this for it for the moment. Yeah, let's get these guys back down. Alliance with Tunis? You don't mind if I do. You're rivaled to Portugal, I assume? Yep. And to the papacy. Yeah, that would be great, because if they attack us, then we can count upon Portuguese, or sorry, Tunisian naval support. I'm going to start paying our troops, even though we really can't afford it just because there's all these rebels running around. Now maybe drop it down to half. Nice. Okay, we could start up another colony, but we can't afford it. We just cannot afford another colony. We'll just enjoy these passive modifiers. Guillaume of Brabant. I have a friend named Guillaume, and once he texted me and I didn't know his number, and I was like, "Who is this?" And he's like, "It's John." So he totally, you know, anglicized it for me. Like, who the F is John? I don't know John. So, the point of that story is Guillaume is like a French variant of John. If there was a point to that story, I'm not sure. Keto. Yeah, we're gonna rack up some debt while we're in this war. That's okay. Let's keep an eye on these guys. We want best general here. And I don't know if we're going to have military access through here because of the rebels controlling the fort. That could actually be a serious problem. Well, we got some stuff to move around still, so hopefully we'll be okay. Like, the rebels will force convert them. No, that could just exile all of our troops. Okay, let's just start paying our troops their full wages. And get them down here liberating these forts. And can we just move through them? We can just move through them. We should be okay. Just Portugal's over, that's fine. We don't really need to declare on them yet. So I move some troops over here. And then move some from here up to England. And then if we can capture some territory in here, heck. Then we could invade these three nations for cash. The way of getting ourselves out of the economic hole we find ourselves in at present. Okay, so we'll leave those 9 for beating up on English Brazil. And the rest will drop off in Scotland. Gold is a sign of nobility. Sure, we'll turn Darien into a city. And let's pay off 1 loan. We'll just save the rest of the cash for our war chest. And we're ahead of time, so why don't I start getting some of these ideas. I would like manpower speed, and I would like to get that morale of armies. Those are Jaguar, Eagles, Jaguar Warriors. Good stuff. Okay, so we've almost captured our fort here. Okay, let's try to help them out. Do we have anyone we need to be killing off? I mean, I'm not super excited about our heir. Let's see if we can get him killed. Oh, he's a pretty good general, so... I'll just leave him alone for now. Okay, there's a fort there, so we're not going to try liberating it. We'll leave that to Scotland to deal with. Sure. Fight each other, I don't mind. Let's improve relations with the Ottomans. Okay. I think as soon as our ships are safe, which they seem to be, let's actually get them down to South America. And we've got the diplomat free. Why don't we go ahead and just declare war here? We could call in some allies. Now, if we call in France, I'm worried that somebody else is going to intervene. So I would not like to do that, unless I'm forced to do so. Let's take a province here, in case we need to hire mercs. And actually should just hire a merc there. We could steal that, but I want to pay for it. Well, should we? Oh. It's a dumb place to make this guy because he can't move. We're not... Okay, we'll just push him onto London. It's English. Nice. English now have to face both of us. By both of us, I mean France and me. Oh, their navy is pretty small. It's more up to date than ours. We cracked the walls on London. You can see their navy over here, at least part of it. Their transport navy. And we could probably... Let's see. Yeah, we could probably break off a couple guys and just go province to province and try to capture all this. Yeah, that's not going to give you much war score. But that is good to see, these troops, because I know that their entire army is basically over there. So, we can just run wild. And the British Isles as soon as we capture London. Okay, let's send two guys here to deal with these natives. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm going to start building up some... Ah, they took them over. We do have 1,000 troops. Nice. Do have 1,000 troops over here that I don't want to see destroyed. I don't want to vacate this colony either. Okay, there we go, manpower, data, and now we could try fabricating on people like this. Okay, there we are. Let's put this army in half and move it through here. I don't know exactly where they have forts and where they have tiny little armies. I'm going to be a little cautious. Not exactly safe here. But at least Muisca's moving through our territory. We gave them military access, and we can just hope for the best. They have low enthusiasm, and that's good to see. We do need to take London from them, so... Okay, let's take a look at what kind of war score we would need. A 12 there. 48, it would upset a few people. I mean, they would agree to it, we wouldn't get any money from them, but I think that's fine. Let's just get in, get out. And that is European capital number 2. So that's the appropriate stopping place as soon as I deal with our unrest down here and so on. Okay. So how many troops does Airwalk have? 6,000. So we could attack them just right away. And let's pull one of these troops north. I don't think we need our entire army to be stuck up in London. So let's send our ships to pick up some troops. So yeah, Scotland, they can keep their colonies. They've earned that right by giving us that easy way to attack England. Okay, who do we want to turn on? I'm thinking Burgundy, because they control Holland, which is Amsterdam. They liked us, but they're allied to the wrong people, so... Take that. Okay, our troops are in place. We can shift this guy over, and we are not suffering any attrition. So everything is right in the world. So I'm definitely going to save it here, take a break, get something to drink, all that sort of stuff, and maybe play some more tonight. But thank you for watching.